No, one thing I was going to ask you, both of you guys, because one thing you do have a connection on, is
Michael?
you what?
My middle name? And
James Michael. No, it is not the name of your middle name and Mike's first name. It is that you guys both were tennis superstars in your day.
Terribly average at the sport.
Really? Probably me too.
I was the farthest I made it was JV.
Mike had a wicked serve.
We got
I bet.
me and my partner, shout out Charlie Compton, got called up to one varsity match, and we were the last duo.
Oh, the third doubles or whatever?
Duo. Freaking. We were the last.
Yeah,
They
what do you
played
guys
too much-
You
played too
can
much
see-
Fortnite.
You can see how much I played tennis. We were the last doubles match to go on, and the whole match versus this other high school relied on us winning.
Oh.
In the
that's tough.
first varsity match we got called up in,
It was like,
and we obviously lost.
oh.
It was so
Heartbreaking.
bad.
Heartbreaking.
Of course.
tough.
Yeah, we never got called up again.
I lost one of those games before. It's
Yeah.
That's a tough one. And it was against our rival too, East Lyme.
Oh, that's
I
tough.
hate
The
you, East Lyme.
Slimers.
If there's a reverse call
Curse
out,
you, East Line.
no, really, this East Lyme, we called them the Slimers.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
funny. That's a good one.
And our coach hated them too, which was good.
It's even better.
But yeah, you got to be
Actually,
all in. or
the
nothing.
double
One
whammy.
funny story from our coach.
Your
Oh.
couch?
Yes, our coach. Our coach one time, I wasn't on the team at this point, but he told us as we arrived to play the same team, East Lyme, that one time he said, "I've never done this again, never will do it." He brought a can of soda, and as they were leaving the bus, he said, "Let's open up a can of whoop ass on him." And he cracked the soda, but like it just fell so flat that joke that
oh,
they
that's
lost.
awkward.
They came out so flat footed and just like got
About as
demolished.
flat as that goddamn soda he popped, huh?
Yeah.
Jesus, dude. Yeah, my only tennis experience.
Oh,
What?
Oh yeah. You don't even know about this?
Tennis experience?
Yeah, I have tennis
No.
we
experience.
played too.
I had tennis experience when I went to tennis camp. It was
Ooh.
at Wickford Middle School,
That's tough.
and I got kicked out of tennis camp
Really?
because I hit it so far over the fence that it was just not worth teaching me anymore. So they just told me to leave.
Wow.
Yep.
That's something.
They gave up.
Yeah,
A lost cause.
I absolutely
no,
lost.
You need
what
to
ha-
remove yourself
what
from
happened
this
to No
camp.
Child Left Behind?
This is not
It
the
doesn't
case.
apply to
This
tennis.
is the most cutthroat tennis camp I've ever been a part of. They were
Honestly.
really, but yeah,
That's funny.
the only
That's-
tennis experience that I have is that.
Please leave, sir.
Are there any like Mike? You said you only played like a little. Are there any sports that you played that you like? Maybe like I don't know how to like tennis. Like wasn't like I never should have played tennis. Like
I played tennis as a joke in high school
Oh,
with this with my doubles partner.
with Charlie.
Yeah.
Oh,
it
we're
was
just-
I
But like, did you ever do
wrestling.
like a like I did
wrestling.
Oh.
Yo,
I was hoping
come
we'd
on,
skip
Alex.
over it.
Come on, Alex.
Dude.
I
Let's
was
hear
hoping
those
we would
wrestling
skip-
stories.
Skip past this
Let's
one.
go. Let's go. Thank you,
You want to
James.
go back
Alright,
and
I
forth
don't
with
think-
wrestling
Thank
stories?
you.
I got you.
Thank you. Alex has
Oh,
the
man.
best wrestling stories ever.
Oh, sweet. Let him tell them all.
Ever. Let's get
Oh my
this.
god. Dude.
Carry on, sir.
Oh,
Where would you like to start?
I don't even know. Do you want to start with the six? Do you want to start with?
Oh, no, please. I don't need to go.
Kick it off.
Dude, so when I was a young warthog. When I was in 6th grade, tried out for the basketball team. Unfortunately, I was not one of the 2 6th graders to make it.
Sheesh.
Shout
That's
out
tough.
shout out to Chris Hess and Austin Berry. They were,
Oh, yeah, I mean.
They're
they were
athletic,
pretty
That's
good.
tough.
just from what I've heard.
Yeah, one's
one's
on the
memorable.
Yankees. So I didn't make it, and I figured, hey, let me do wrestling. Some of my other friends are on the wrestling team, and
Bad decision.
bad choice.
Bad
So
decision.
your boy, with not 1 ounce of that wrestling experience, was a little bit bigger than some of these 6th graders. So when you go to the matches, your boy is partnered up with mostly, if not
8th graders.
primarily 8th graders.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
With loads
Of
of
Tons.
experience.
if not at the minimum 3 years, because they've done
Yeah,
it
they're
6th grade, 7th
middle
grade,
school,
and 8th
yeah.
grade. So at the very minimum, they have 3 years of experience, and I have about
Zero.
Oh,
Couple
man.
days.
So I think that all of my matches combined time totaled maybe a minute and a half.
Oh, you're just getting slammed?
Dude, within 13
Seconds.
I was
seconds,
bad at
seconds.
wrestling
10
too.
seconds.
Seconds.
Like within very, very short amount of time, I was being pinned on the ground. And it was bad. It was really bad. So I went through the entire season being that bad at wrestling. And I decided, I don't want to do this again. So I didn't do it again. But the coach for the wrestling team was our shop teacher,
Oh.
Mr. Peckham. And good Lord, did he want me to be on the wrestling team. So
Even though we just saw you get walloped.
I could not
But-
tell you to this
But
day
with
why.
experience in
So-
8th grade, would you have been good, do you think?
Maybe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, maybe. But by that
He couldn't give
but
two shits about
Yeah.
wrestling.
I
Yeah.
never wanted to be a wrestler,
Oh,
so
I
it was
see,
just
I
like
see.
not the
Yeah.
case.
So
So
funny.
7th grade comes around again. Unfortunately, don't make the basketball team, but I do not go out for wrestling.
Good.
But I'm reminded constantly by my woodshop teacher and this guy that I should be on the team. 8th grade rolls around and I finally make the basketball team. And this guy, to my face, straight up told me that basketball is for tall, skinny people. And I was just not that. And I was like, oh, word.
Wow.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Yeah.
letting me know.
Yeah, and I felt like I was a pretty big guy. I mean, I was probably like 5'9", 5'10", like
Bigger than
185 pounds.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, word, thanks, shop teacher, thanks a lot, man.
Yeah.
But this guy kept me on the roster for the wrestling team for 3 straight years, so that if I ever decided I wanted to come out,
Wow.
I could go do it again. So one faithful night,
Whoa.
8th grade,
Oh yeah.
they asked me, Alex, we need you to come out for the wrestling match tonight.
Oh,
We need a win. We need to go. We have this one player. They can't go face. We need you to come. And I'm playing basketball. I'm doing all this stuff. But I'm like, you know what? There's no practice. Like, we're done with practice. Whatever. I'll do it. So hours before, like, whatever, I go to do warm-ups. They're teaching me to do the sprawls. I'm going in circles, kind of just seeing how I shoot, doing all this stuff.
I'm just imagining like a slideshow, like a Rocky slideshow.
Oh, yeah.
of,
Just definitely a
training.
montage.
Very poor
He's,
though.
like,
Very
lifting
very
books.
poor.
But again, I've been on the roster for now 3 years now, but I haven't been at any of the matches all season. This is now
Right.
late in the season, so they had to tell everybody that I was suspended for the last like 5 months of
Oh, they
school.
made it up.
Oh yeah, for fighting and for like my grades because I just was this.
They just painted
like,
you a felon.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah.
big time. 5-time state champion wrestler. Was
Oh,
suspended.
Not
my
him.
God.
Not him.
No, but they said that I was.
Oh really?
Oh,
yes, they
my
said that I
goodness.
was a 5-time.
Why?
Because I was going against the real
The
5-time state champion.
Yeah.
The kid I was going against my options were a 200-pound girl, and she was probably very good. No offense there, or a 185-pound 5-time state champion.
Oh.
For 5 straight years, every time he's been in the States, he's won. And I was
So-
like, I'm going with the dude. So they said that I was this bad kid, just suspended for fighting, all this stuff, like mad good. And so again, they told me that I was going to go around in the circles a couple times, kind of like feel everything out, and then like someone's going to shoot. As soon as they blew the whistle or like put the arm up, the kid comes right at me as fast as he can.
Oh, and he got
How
you.
long was it?
Like 20 seconds, 25 seconds.
Yeah.
But before I knew it, we
Yeah.
both had flipped around, and then I honestly don't even know how I got it. But I had my left arm around the backside of his neck, and then my right arm around one of his legs, and then I had clamped it so that he was like pretty locked up in a pretzel.
Oh,
And I
wow.
was like, "Oh my god, I might win!" And
They
then
just come in out of nowhere.
Oh my god, what is going
midst-
on?
in the midst of holding that and like thinking maybe I could have pinned the real 5-time state champion within like 10 seconds, he like kicks out in this bucking bronco style.
He just sprawls like
as
a
hard
butterfly
as he
stroke
can,
upside down.
and rips my fingers out from under me. And literally, I didn't even realize he had done it. He had flipped me over and pinned me, and I was done. And
Oh my god!
everyone that had thought that I was this like
Where it's like, who
big
is
tough
this
kid
kid?
was like, what in the world did I just watch? And I literally took the shoes off and I went home right afterwards. I didn't care about any of the other matches. I went there for one reason and one reason only, to get my butt kicked.
Was to lose.
Oh man,
That's funny.
the wrestling was just not for me.
Yeah.
But it sounds like it was for you.
Oh no, you must have got the wrong idea. Mine was more like just the running in circles thing. It was pretty pathetic.
Oh my
It
goodness.
was just I actually took the other side of the option. My first and only wrestling match was against a girl, and so I pretty much just ran in circles around and got knocked around big time. I got knocked around. This girl was actually really tough, but that's not to my credit. I just
not to my credit, I beat this girl. Pretty
no,
good.
I just was running around in circles, getting knocked around, and that was it. And then I went home.
Oh my.
But
goodness.
yeah, I was done with wrestling after that. I thought it was gonna be more like WWE.
Oh no.
Like I was.
What, it was gonna be fake?
Yeah, no, no. I just thought
There
it
was gonna be a
like,
jumping off the
script.
top ropes.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be
There's gonna
jumping
be
off the
tables.
turnbuckle. You know, like really
No,
going
dude.
for it, dropping elbows.
Oh, I'm,
But I would have been ready. I would have won if it was that case. But it
yeah,
was
you
like
had
some-
you had all types of moves in that.
If there were no rules, I would have won.
James had been
I-
studying tape for years
No,
at
no.
that point.
You should see my drop kick.
My chair slam was impeccable.
Yeah.
James's repertoire of
Repertoire.
WWE
That
moves.
repertoire.
Well,
Wow.
'cause
I
my
was
oldest brother would do
miles
them
long.
on me. My oldest brother would do all the moves on me. Oh, he would practice them.
That's rough.
Yeah.
That is yeah, that's tough. I didn't know any WWE moves to pull on
Oh.
anybody.
One time, this kid that lived down the street, my brother's friend, Charlie's friend, gave him a real stone cold stunner, and it hurt so bad.
Oh my
I
God.
think Charlie got a bloody nose.
Oh,
Do you know the stunner? Do you know what it looks
No.
like? Oh, it's like, no, basically, you put the guy's head like to set up. You kick him in like the midsection, and so then they hunch forward like this, and then you grab him around the neck and just like jump down and land on.
Oh,
your butt.
Jesus.
So you like the recoil or whatever just like stops him.
And you shouldn't be doing that as a regular person.
oh my goodness. no.
Yeah,
That's
but
that's rough.
dangerous
Off-
move.
Of not a
Dangerous-
spring-loaded
on
like
cement,
floor.
yo.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
On cement. So it's
He
just
did it in his
full force.
driveway.
Dude, I can like
Hey,
feel
bro,
that.
can you come here for a second? I gotta show you something.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ready?
man.
Ready? Bang.
Remember kids like you would just do stuff like that, like be so physical with your friends,
Oh,
just
dude.
like brutal sometimes.
Absolutely brutal. Just play like kill the carrier. You're just running around like absolutely mauling kids. Boom. No
Backyard
pads.
football even or like
Yeah, kill the
pickup
carrier.
games. Oh,
You know kill the carrier?
sick. No.
Oh, it's pretty much
explain.
whoever has the ball. Everyone
You
attacks
should-
them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. It's a fun game.
Exactly
It's
what
an
it
intense
sounds
game.
like. Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
it's-
how good were you?
I was all right.
I feel like I can just imagine like bodies at your ankles as you.
Oh man, that's funny. That has happened before. Just dragging people. That's a fun time. Just
I bet.
dragging people to a first down.
full
I'll never
other people
forget.
you're
I'll
playing
never
against.
forget one of my favorite stories that Blaze tells. And shout out to Blaze. I love Blaze. But when Blaze was, I'm running down in practice, and Brenton got me by the ankles, and I'm like just
How big was Brenton at the time?
well, senior year, so he's about as tall as he is now.
What's that?
I don't know.
Not tall.
Well, no, but I'm just, no, but I'm just saying that at the time, the story is that Brenton was on my ankles and I'm just dragging him to the next first down as Blaze is coming to like square and tee up on me, and I just lowered my shoulder and my head as Blaze came and just put him into the ground.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
R.I.P. Blaze.
Yeah,
Down
Oh,
into
are you
the.
guys gonna have Blaze on here?
Oh, of
Forever?
course, of
Sweet.
course.
that is gonna be
That's gonna be a great
much
episode.
anticipated
Yep.
episode.
Oh, I can't wait.
Can't wait to
listen
have you
that
on,
episode.
Blaze. Love you, buddy.
I cannot wait to listen to that. Oh, I hope he does his Tom Brady.
Oh my God,
Oh, I
Tom Brady.